If you're going to have a goal that is going to require some consistent hard work, then you better have a really good big reason why you need to achieve that goal. Because let me tell you something, not only is it going to require some consistent hard work, but life is going to throw stuff at you, wrenches, curveballs, and challenges, and all sorts of stuff. And if your reason is pretty weak, or you don't have a reason at all, then you're just going to relapse just like you did in the past. And then not only are you going to relapse, but your self-esteem is going to take another hit. And how much more of that can you take until you just finally give up on all your goals and dreams that are really important to you? So get real with yourself here. This is me getting real with you and leveling with you. If you have a goal, and I really hope that you do, man, something to radically change your life, especially if you need some radical change, understand you're going to have challenges, wrenches, curveballs. You're going to have to make sacrifices. Your reason for your goal has to be worth the sacrifice. You have to make an honest judgment in your gut and in your soul and in your being that the reason that you need this goal to come true is just more important to you than any curveball or challenge or struggle that life could ever throw at you. And it's got to be worth the consistent daily hard work, even on the days that life is tough, because life is never going to suddenly stop and become easy just so that you can be successful at achieving these goals that could radically change your life forever. Honest to God. Benjamin Disraeli once said, "Nothing can resist a human will that will stake its existence on its stated purpose." I'll do it or I'll die. And you're not going to have a do it or die attitude unless you have a very strong reason for this radical change that you want to make in your life. A wimpy reason won't do it. This giving yourself permission to fail, to make it a little easier just in case it doesn't come true, that ain't going to do it. You need to have resolve, a 100% absolution. Most people aren't willing to do it. Call it guts, call it whatever, but most people are not willing to do it, and most people are in a place where they're not very happy. Most people are broke. Most people aren't very healthy. Most people have all these dreams and goals and aspirations that they've sort of put away because they just don't have the ambition, the drive, or maybe just the right plan to do it. But even if you don't have the right plan, if you've got that 100% resolve of absolution, I will, I'll do it or die, then I guarantee you, man, you're going to be the person that's going to relentlessly search until you find the right plan, and then there's no stopping you, period. Now, my team Passion and I, the reason why I have such a large success rate, and I've had a lot of success as an influential leader, is because when I'm talking to people who say they need to make a change, they're tired of being broke, they're tired of being unhealthy and feeling like crap, and tired of not being able to pay the bills, deciding between food for me or my kids or both, or am I going to be able to pay gas or the bills or my medication, or because I can't afford all of them, and I'm just sick and tired of living like this, and I feel like crap because my health is in the crapper. When I'm talking to people like that are just in that state and they need to make a radical change, my first objective is to extract a powerful why. Why do they want these specific goals that they're laying out, whether it be money or health or whatever? They need to come up with a really strong reason, and they need to understand the consequences of what's going to happen if they don't achieve these goals. And for a lot of people, the consequences are pretty dire, and that needs to be at the forefront of their minds. It needs to be at the forefront of your mind if you're going out there after something that's going to radically change your life for the better. It has to be a strong why. So before you even go any further with taking steps and working the plan or finding the plan, all of that is meaningless if you don't establish a really powerful why and put it in the forefront of your brain. Write it down, make poster boards, whatever it takes. It has to be out there, it has to be strong, it has to be at the forefront of your mind, and you've got to be able to look back on it several times throughout the day, every day, so that you're consistent with it. Because this stop-go stuff that a lot of people engage in, that's how you never really leave the ground with achieving your goals. If you want to get off the ground, you need to be consistent even when life gets tough. Because let me tell you another thing, life is never going to suddenly become easy for you just so that you can be successful in achieving your goals and radically changing your life. It all starts with the powerful why. What's your reasons, and what are the consequences if you don't follow through? They got to be pretty strong. Otherwise, say hello to relapse just like last time. That's me getting real with you, or making it real, I should say, maybe. Get real with yourself. Make it real with yourself. Level. Look yourself in the eye, man, and just be real. Put it all on your shoulders and get a really good support group. Otherwise, that's too much weight to carry around on your shoulders by yourself. You need to surround yourself. Probably the next most important thing after establishing a powerful why is you've got to surround yourself with the right people that are going to nurture you and push you to grow and to become your best self possible. If you surround yourself with people, it doesn't matter if they're close friends or family. If there's people in your life that are making you feel like crap and they're not pushing you to grow and just being okay with the status quo when things are a mess, you need to swap them out. I mean, you don't need to like totally disengage yourself from them entirely, but for the most part, at least, at the very least, you need to swap out, the dominant hours and minutes of your days. Spend that time with other people who are going to push you to grow and who are going to nurture you and make you feel good and hold you accountable. That is the next most important thing that you could probably ever possibly do, is surround yourself with the right people and minimize your involvement or even cross off your involvement with the wrong people. And again, it comes down to your why. Some people say, well, I've known this person forever, blah, 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 blah. Well, what's more important to you? Is your reason big enough? Have you judged that why you need to accomplish your goals is just more important than people holding you down and keeping you back? There's no honor in letting anybody keep you down and hold you back. I don't care how close they are, if they're family, friends, it doesn't matter. If your reasons and your why for accomplishing your goals are not bigger and more important to you, then the close friend that you've always had that means so much to you is probably going to win out and keeping you back so that you just don't achieve. And then when you don't achieve, if you're under the illusion that somehow you're going to achieve anyway, and you don't achieve, your self-esteem takes another blow. And like I said earlier, how much of that can you keep taking until you just entirely give up? There's a lot of people that have just given up. They put their dreams up in an attic somewhere, or maybe just blew them up to smithereens because they believe this is the way that life is meant to be. That's bull crud, man. And don't allow that to happen to yourself. The perfect setup to fail and to give up on your dreams is to keep hanging around people that are okay with the status quo, even though life is a mess, or people that just make you feel like crap. Either or. You got to stay away from those people and get yourself around the right people. If you got to swap out friends, then exchange friends for new ones. Just do whatever it takes, and you won't do it. You won't do whatever it takes unless you've got a really strong why. A radical change in your life requires a radical why. Get that in your brain. If you want to radically change your life, you need a radically powerful why. Let that be the theme of this entire video. Thanks for watching. Bye.